Okay, we're back. Thank goodness. I have no idea how that happened. Okay, short story, my computer blue screened. Well, we're not going to try running to the moon anytime soon. Truth be told, I think it was somehow connected to the fact that Rayman Legends kept crashing. So, let's not try to run Rayman Legends then. Alright, let's get back to the game. Are we back? Yes, we are. Thank you, myself. Ooh, Steam's not back up. Steam! There's Steam. And let's go back to what I was trying earlier, which was to the moon. There we go. Welcome to the Moon. As I was trying to say earlier, this is a game that a Let's Player that I follow, Nintendo Capri-san, introduced on his channel, and I loved it. I really did. And let me show you why I liked it. Also, can I get some kind of confirmation that we're online now? Like, come on, I can see that people are in the chat. No? Alright. Let's see. Exit, load. Let's begin. Oh! Yay! /King just said I can see you. Thank you. Would you like to join in the Skype chat? Actually, if you can gauge my audio really fast, I can never really tell if the game audio is too loud in comparison to my mic audio. Designed by Ken Gould. The game is too much. What do you mean by too much? Oh, you mean the audio. Sorry. How's that? Where were you looking, Neil? Well, excuse me for heroically avoiding that scroll coming out of nowhere. You ran over it anyway. Oh. Thank you, /King. Oh, would you like to join in the Skype chat then? You ran over it and hit a tree. Thanks, Neil. Or Neil Watts, Dr. Watts. Look, don't worry, it's a company car. Are you kidding me? The boss is gonna kill us. We'll just say I was saving a puppy. He likes puppies, right? He's more of a cat person. Why does the world have to be so complicated? Fine. Whatever furball he fancies. Crisis averted. Good. Go write that on your report later. Let's grab the equipment from the car and move already. Left click on an object to interact with it. Okay. Received equipment. Got the sucker. Let's roll. Alright, right click to toggle menu or cancel. Okay. Patient offline. Okay. Notes, nothing. Items. Good. Neil Watts, Technical Specialist, Sigmund Cooperated. Eve Rosaline. Oh, and somebody's on Skype. Alright, then let's join. Let's add /King to the commentary. Let's begin. I might have to turn down Skype. I'm calling. Online.
Hello! Sorry, my mic wasn't actually plugged into my computer.
That would explain a few things. Okay. So, have you ever heard of To the Moon before?
Yes, I have actually.
Ah, finally a game we both know.
I haven't actually played it, but I was looking up games made in RPG Maker. Because I wanted to know, and this game popped up.
Yeah, Freebird Games. Oh my gosh, they made like a ton of good stuff. Plus an actual full-fledged RPG at one point.
Great for them.
Yeah. Let's see, let's save my game really fast. File one. Okay, now how do I get out of here? Ah, right click.
Could you share your screen so I can see what's going on?
Right, I forgot about that. Let's see, how do I do that again? I go to call, share screens, and I want to share a window that is called To the Moon. Start. There you go.
Alright, I can see it now.
Alright. Hey, wait! Don't forget the car!
That would be important.
Just wanted to see if you'd remember.
Yeah, right.
How thoughtful of you.
And we forgot the car. We just left it there, didn't we?
Yeah, but I don't think we'd be able to take it through these mountain trails. What have you? Alright.
Hey, you'd be surprised what people can do.
Who put a boulder here?
Step over it.
You got blocked by a tree. You got blocked by a tree. You got blocked by a tree. Just go around it!
Yes.
Pokemon reference. I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Maybe it's their security system? What?
I'd use that as my security system too.
Cucumbers, we don't have time for this fluff. Well, I think they just PG'd it for us. Let's try pushing it out of our way. Maybe we can find a tree branch to jack it with... Wait. Or we can call it a night and blame it on that! Dr. Watts, do you seriously not want to go?
Apparently not. There isn't like a walk over it.
No, we have push it by hand, find a branch, or abort the mission. Let's go
That rock doesn't look that big.
No, let's try pushing it by hand. Alright, on 3. 1, 2, 3!
You're squishy. What happened?
Apparently, I don't even... What was that?
My question exactly.
Not a boulder, that's for sure. By the way, is TikTok in the... watching on Twitch? I swear I saw him earlier. I don't know. We need to get going for now. We'll figure out that thing later. Right. Alright. Control by the mouse or by the arrow keys, which I prefer. Ooh. Is that a rat and a cat?
I don't know. Maybe.
Why can't I walk? Okay. Apparently that tree was shaped in such a way I could not walk to the left. Alright,
Evil demon tree.
Yeah. Okay, here's the house. We knock on the door. Meanwhile, inside. Ma! They're here! I think that's a girl. I can't tell with the sprites.
Yeah.
Not a bad place to retire, huh? I could do better. Sure you could, Neil. Sure you could. Nice ships. Love them or hate them. You know the answer, you stupid owl. Personally, I prefer morning shifts. I'm awake halfway through the job. It's probably gonna be another all-nighter, you know. I know. And I doubt they'll have any coffee. Shut up. I love the writing for this game. And the ocean waves will sing lullabies. Not through your bladdering, they won't. Bladdering. And your eyelids will... Don't forget the equipment, moron! It's like an old couple with these two. I don't get paid enough for this.
No one does. No one does.
Well, except the CEO of a company. Act 1.
Yep.
I never told anyone, but I always thought they were lighthouses. Now, the weird thing is, I played the game after this one, which is the sequel to this game, but I did not play this one in a while. Well, I haven't seen this game in a while. I'm obviously playing it for the first time now. Dr. Watson, Dr. Rosaline, I presume? Oh wait, that's Lily. Dr. Watson! Everyone gets the idea.
Yes.
Thanks for coming on some short notice. That's not a... I should go with a female voice, not a girl voice. That's okay, I tend to be bad at predicting deaths as well. You know, in this future time, I bet they would have done that yet. I mean, if you can predict ages in our time. Are you the patient's daughter? No, I'm just his caretaker. Well, where's his daughter? Her daughter? We haven't met him yet. It. Never mind, I saw a little playthrough of this. And these are my children, Sarah and Tommy. It's not exactly a 9-to-5 job, so Johnny lets us live here. Johnny's the patient's name. I suppose this Johnny is our... Of course. Johnny? Listen, if it's a kid we're dealing with, I don't think we're the ones you want. No, he just calls himself that. He prefers to be called that. He's upstairs right now with his medical doctor. Come with me.
If you want to live.
Pokestar47 has just joined the Twitch chat. Would you like to join the Skype chat, Pokestar? Come on, grab that case and let's go. And when my back breaks one day, I'll sue you with the insurance claim. I love the writing in this game. Okay, pick that up. Received equipment. Probably okay. Alright, let's join you to Skype. Let's see, where are you on this list? Here we are, Pokestar. Add to the group call. Pokestar, are you here?
Hello.
Ah! Oh wait, was that you, Aaron, or?
That was me. I was just saying hello to him.
Okay.
You in yet?
Pokestar? Well, talk when you can.
No rush.
Alright. Let's head upstairs before I drop this up. Missed group call from... Oh boy. He dropped out. I think his computer is on the fritz again.
Wow, that must be annoying. Am I the only one without computer problems?
Apparently. I mean, have I ever
Oh.
told you about... Did I just hear another voice?
No, that was
Okay.
me.
Okay. Have I ever told you about Guy Bought 1001's issue? His is not with
No.
computer, it's with his internet.
Oh, how annoying.
It literally takes him over 3 hours to upload a 48 pixel pixel quality video that is roughly 30 minutes.
Well, that must be annoying.
It is. Or at least so he tells me. Like, he hasn't been able to upload things in years. Let's see. Okay, they're gone! Wait. I just saw someone in Skype.
Oh, another person has joined the
Who did?
not the Skype, but the view. There are now 4 people watching.
There are 4 people watching. Ooh. That's more than we've had since the 2-year anniversary live stream I had that one time.
Well, better put on a good show for them.
Yep, let's go with To the Moon. Okay, they're gone. Whoever gets there first gets to play the melody. What melody? It's 2 notes.
Oh, got a glitch there. She's no clipping.
Whenever you get to the boring 2 notes anyway.
Pixel Graphics by Allison Christopher, okay, cool. Gabrielle Africa, and it's going way too fast. Graphic Resources, JBear.
Behold the credits.
This is the second half of the credits. But I gotta say,
oh.
Freebird Games really knows what they're doing with these games. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, someone's talking in Skype again. Nope, Pokestar, we cannot hear you. Apparently
Nope.
he's talking, but we can't hear him.
Make sure your mic is plugged in. I had that problem too.
Those kids are pretty good for their age. Hey, you're the one who said there was no time to waste. And incidentally, I'm the one who is carrying the weight of a small meteor. I wonder if it has the same density too. Yeah, come on.
Okay. And now am I hearable?
We got Pokestar!
No,
Hello!
you don't. Yes,
Oh.
hello, sir.
Hello.
Actually, do you mind if I call you by your real name?
I don't fucking care.
Okay, Miles, that's fine with me.
Why would you call me that? Now they're gonna find my personal information.
You said you couldn't.
SWAT team already called.
I meant call me by my 7th name that I don't have.
Wait, which
But
name?
you must find that out.
Okay. Also, we have Farc34 in the chat. On the Twitch chat. Hello, Farc34. How are you doing? Oh, wait, I'm looking the wrong way.
Yo, should I advertise quickly on Project Gamers?
Sure.
Yeah, give me a second. Cause fucking practicing melee techs at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, you're still playing Smash. Ah, got it.
Oh well, melee tech. I mean melee. I kind of quit on Smash 4 because Smash 4 is bad.
Oh. Okay.
Well, no, in terms of competitively, I think it's bad.
Oh,
like,
well, that I can understand. That I can understand.
I mean, like playing normally. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just that, it's when you compare, when you like comparing. It's just like there's no comparison.
Got it. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I mean, with most people I've talked to who play Smash competitively, they like the fast physics, the short animations.
Yeah, and the amount of text you can do.
Right. Me, I'm more of the think first, then do battle, and frankly, my thinking is not very fast. I think I was the only one in my group of friends who really liked Brawl because it was so floaty.
I just push buttons until my opponent flies off the screen.
Oh, that sounds how I started.
Oh no, I just had Fabulous Yoshi, which I don't know if I want to have him say his name unless he joins
I know Fabulous Yoshi.
Yeah, he just came over to my house and we were like literally for like at least 7 to 8 hours just doing nothing but practicing melee.
Mm.
And I'm still practicing. So if you hear any GameStube clicks or whatever.
Yeah, I'm hearing those clicks.
Is it too loud?
No, it's fine, it's fine. I can talk over them, I think.
Well, like, I don't know. No, it's because I can't figure out how to, I gotta figure out how to stream through Melee. I'm getting like a new PC, so I might as well stream through that while using Dolphin emulator.
Oh, Dolphin emulator.
Because a lot of people use Dolphin emulator for Melee practicing, because apparently it's not bad at all for it.
No, it's really not. It's a really good emulator.
Yeah, and I'm building a computer, so I'm gonna make sure it's good for in that case.
Good luck on building the PC.
Yeah, it's not very much. I mean, I already have enough. I've already saved up enough for it, but I haven't gotten the parts yet.
All right, so I think I'll get back to the game. Yes, it'll be just.
Yeah, get back to the game. I'm like watching right now. That's like what I'm doing, as well as practicing with Fox and Falco and Marth and Sheik and.
Those are like all the fast characters.
Like what was it? Like what are all my mains? Like right now, I'm trying to have like even more mains than like Mewtwo King, which is like my favorite Smasher because I like him. But like I'm trying to have more I'm trying to have more competitive, like just more characters to play with. Like I'm maining Fox, Falco, Marth, Sheik, and who else am I maining? I swear there's someone else in there. Not Captain Falcon. I don't know. Something in that list. I gotta look at the character list to remember. So forgive the melee clicking noise. I can't see the chat in the moment, unfortunately.
That's fine. Say, are you familiar with To the Moon?
I'm familiar with To the Moon. I personally never really played it, but I'm very familiar with it. I don't actually know. No. Now that I think about it, I don't really know the story and how it unfolds.
I saw it on a Let's Play. It was Nintendo Capri Sun who did the Let's Play, I believe, last year. You know,
yeah, a lot of people did To the Moon. Yeah. Apparently, it's supposed to have a really sad story.
It does. It really does. I'm hopeful I can at least get a good chunk through. With the amount of time we have here.
I mean, I played some in the beginning, and I could already tell exactly what was going to end up happening. Like I could tell most of the tropes, and I'm not gonna say any of them. And I think I was right. Like most of what has happened. I mean, while the moon has To the Moon has a lot of very interesting elements to it. There's there is so many other forms of media that's done this kind of story before. The only thing I like, besides the fact of people who are trying to make his dreams come true, like the past story elements are stuff I've seen before.
I see. Yeah, I definitely get what you mean. Like, I was recently introduced to Phoenix Wright, and like, I swear, every single one of the cases in every single one of the games I've played so far, except like one, I was able to like guess the ending of the case. And it was like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, once you read enough stories, they start to have a common theme, even if though you can't name that theme.
Yeah, I mean this is why I have really not been like that's why I don't play story-driven games anymore. Like, because I'm one of those people that kind of believes the tale that there's 7 stories in the world, and all any story that are nowadays coming or anything before those 7 stories are just rehashes of it. I mean, but I will say that there is some original stuff I've seen before. Like, while I won't spoil anything, like, my favorite game of all time, Persona 3, that had a pretty, that had a very original story.
Yeah, I heard it did.
Very original story. I loved it to death. One trope I could find in it, and that was that there's a moon and it's evil. And what does that sound like? Well, I mean, and the moon's only referenced at one point, just because moon.
I'm on TV tropes for Persona 4, and its list is very long with the number of tropes it has.
Persona 4 is such a bad story. I don't care what anyone says, that story is shit. There's only one good part about the story, and that's the reveal, because the reveal is fucking hilarious.
I know these days. Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
I mean, like, I literally laughed for like a minute straight once you figured out who it was, because the best part about it was that, like a lot of mystery stories, like even Agatha Christie, you know, the most popular mystery writer.
Right.
Literally, I could tell some of the who is gonna be. Persona 4 just literally made me think that it's like the character you would least expect, like, so well.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I'd say that these days I don't usually play for the story, but I play more and more for the dialogue between characters.
I play for the dialogue, and I play for the addictiveness of the gameplay. Because honestly, and I mean, a lot of people can say they like the story of games, and you could either take that as one or two ways. One, they've never actually played the game before, but only watched someone else play it, which means they don't entirely feel how the game works, but they've seen the story and the dialogue.
That sounds how I typically play games. Well, play games.
Well, I mean, play, but I used to do that, so I don't find any problems with it. It's just that I find that if I would actually want to play those games myself, like I've now gotten to the point where I don't really watch that many Let's Plays anymore, unless it's a game I'm not even planning on trying to get. Like, so there's sometimes there's games with like stories with games that I've already wanted to play and never didn't want to be spoiled on the story for.
I love a good story in my games.
I love a good story, but I love it when it mixes with gameplay.
True.
Like, I mean, if the gameplay sucks, then why bother? I mean,
have you ever played the Fallout games?
I love Fallout to death.
Alright.
Personally, I would say 3 is the best.
Same here.
And maybe it's because of the story, or maybe because of the fact that it's really fucking fun.
It could be both. Why can't it be both?
Yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite games of all time. And I mean, I even like some of the older Fallouts. I'd say my least favorite's New Vegas.
I haven't played through New Vegas all the way yet.
New Vegas does not have anything going for it, really. I mean, there's stuff that's, I guess, is alright, but... I mean, the difference is that it's Bethesda who made it, so of course it's going to be better.
True.
I mean, and that's why 4 is going to be a really, really good game.
You believe that 4's going to be announced?
What?
4 is going to be announced. You believe that 4 is going to be announced?
I believe so.
How about, yeah, we've heard a lot
Next
of...
gaming convention. It should be.
Yeah, E3. We've been told
Yeah.
a lot of leaks that E3 is where it's going to be announced.
Oh, E3. I always look forward to E3 every single freaking year.
Yeah.
So, Bram, this means you have to play Fallout 3. I lent you it. You have it.
I know,
Yes.
I know. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, you have to play Fallout 3. It's so good. It goes for kind of cheap nowadays, doesn't it?
Yeah, like I have the case right here, the one you gave me, Game of the Year edition.
Good. Good man. Thank you. Good for giving him the Game of the Year, because the DLC for Fallout 3, I won't spoil any of it. It's got to be the best goddamn DLC in a video game.
Do that.
Like, because all the missions, like, I mean, maybe give or take 1 or 2 of them, which were good. Others are great. Like, while I won't say much, I think the worst one is the pit, and that's it.
Yeah, just one bad DLC sounds like a new record in my book.
Well, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's just that when you compare it to the other ones, it's like you'd rather play the other. The other ones are just much better.
I see. Yeah, that
True.
is pretty good.
The pit. I mean, the pit has an interesting like end story to it. It's just that in the pit you kind of always feel like a dick. That's the problem. Is that no matter what you do in the pit, you're gonna end up losing karma because karma's a system in the game.
Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you have the specs to run it, live stream the pit. I mean not the pit. Fallout 3.
Said it was on the top shelf of the.
But if I was to
Yeah,
say
it's
anything,
close.
because if you have the Game of the Year edition, that means if you install all the DLC, you wait until like you're already max level or something, or at least like level 20. Because I believe isn't it like one of the DLC packs makes it that you get to go to level 30 or level 35?
Yeah, it ups the level by 10, the max level by 10, one of the DLCs does.
Yeah. So I would say get to the max level that without the DLC at least. I would say like I wouldn't say you want to get to max level, but like get to the max level without the DLC. Like the DLC that gives you 10 more levels before you do any of the DLC missions.
I see.
Because the DLC missions are definitely ones that you would have to play after you've beaten the game.
I agree with that.
Because they're actually legitimately difficult. Well, I mean they're not that difficult. It's just that imagining like having to do this without the amount of stuff I had was not fun to think about.
No. I love my power armor.
I was never a power armor guy.
I'm scared to step forward because we're surrounded.
By bunnies!
Origami bunnies!
I wish I got the reference.
And a stuffed toy platypus. Perry?
Wait, was it a reference? I don't think it was, actually.
I wonder if it's a reference to... what was that? Harvey. I wonder if it's a reference to Harvey. Anyone remember that film?
I never saw Harvey.
Oh. I
What-
remember
what's-
watching
why do you-
it
why
when
do
I was younger. I was like totally freaked out by the end.
Is a horror film?
I wouldn't call it a horror film. It's more like I want to say psychological at best. It's like the whole.
Well, psychological horror is still a horror.
I know, but I wouldn't call it a horror horror, it just makes you question the state of this guy's mind. Is he really seeing the funny? Is he really not?
Oh, so
We're
it's
not
like,
sure. Even by the end, we're not really sure. Because you can see the bunny, sort of. You can see his shadow, at least.
That's a little freaky.
Exactly. I mean, let's see, I was 7 at the time. 7-year-old, yeah, it was a little freaky. These days, not that freaky. But yes, a little bit, unnerving.
I want to see you live stream Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Do
it.
You know how I react to horror games.
Do it.
Wait, which one?
I would laugh so hard. I think I would just die in laughter.
Okay, which one? Which of the 3?
I'd say 3.
Yeah, from what I've seen, 2 versus 3, 3 is probably better, and 3 is also the one I've seen the least of. Like, none of the guys I typically follow that do Let's Plays are doing 3 this round, and I'm...
Cause 3 is not very... Let's just say 3... There's probably a reason why. But 2 is much harder than 3. I wouldn't let you go through 2. I don't think any sane man should have to go through 2. Because, I mean... People have beaten it, but seriously, that's a rage game right there. Like, the first game, difficult, anticipation, kind of scary horror. 2 is a rage game. Like, I want to be the guy level of difficulty, so...
And for number 3, he just toned it all the way down, practically?
Well, yeah, 3 is considered the easiest in the series, but there's a very good reason why I want you to play 3. Which is a reason I won't tell you, because if you don't know very much about it... Wait, hold on. Who's the other guy that's in the
later?
chat? Yeah, one Google search later.
One Google search later. I don't know. For most of the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, I usually use, I get most of my spoilers from Game Theory, because for whatever reason, MatPat just can't stop making theorist videos on Five Nights at Freddy's.
Because Five Nights at Freddy's has so much damn lore.
Exactly! I mean, I keep watching his videos because I just want to know where it goes next. I mean, who is the phone guy? I mean, like, wow.
I don't think that's a really thing. I don't worry about that anymore because honestly, who cares about who the phone guy is? There's just some questions that do not need to be answered.
I guess so.
I don't understand why there's gonna be a film on Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that's a little.
Wait, there is?
There will be.
You didn't know? Warner Brothers is doing.
Wow.
That's so stupid.
That is
well,
ridiculous.
actually, I think it's stupid. But you know what the best part about it is? Isn't that like a perfect story for a horror film?
Yeah, practically.
That's so perfect. Like, I would say that's such a perfect... There's so much to work with that I really want to see it.
But it is a licensed title, so you know it's gotta stink.
And it is
What?
It's a licensed title, so you know it's gonna stink.
Well, that's for, like, really big and... Well, actually, well, it is popular, but, like... You're judging that off of, like, Super Mario Brothers. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. This is horror stuff. This is, like... This right here is the perfect essence for a horror thing. Like, Super Mario Brothers, how do you really make a film out of that? Especially in, like, what, the 80s or some shit? Like, Mario 3 was out. How do you make a film out of something when there's only, like, 3 of the games in, plus, like, Mario Bros. And Donkey Kong?
I guess we'll wait and see how it turns out.
Truth be told,
I think it's gonna...
truth be told, I actually like Super Mario Bros. Not because it was a Super Mario film. No, as a Super Mario film, it just plummeted. But
I think it was all right. I personally wouldn't want to watch it again.
Yeah, same here.
Speaking of something like that, have you ever seen the Legend of Zelda anime thing?
No, but
wait,
my
the animated.
brother watched
Okay,
it
the
like
animated
nuts.
show or the anime?
Like the anime, like the
I have not
one
seen
where
the
there was
anime.
like the two Triforces and stuff.
That's the animated show.
Oh, the animated
Right.
show. Yeah, I did see the one
That's,
that was right
was
next
shit.
to.
That was shit.
Yeah, that was the one that appeared like right next to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I love that show. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show was awesome.
Hey, paisanos! It's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Oh God, I don't know
Mario
what to think
Brothers
about that.
performance their game. They're not like the others that get all the fame.
Please do not
Prince
sing
Trouble,
this.
you can
No,
call them on the
no,
top. Yes,
no.
Welcome on the brothers to the bridge. And I can't remember the
Okay,
rest.
okay, maybe that rap was probably like 70% of the reason why it was just awesome. Like,
yeah.
Like for a cartoon series on a game that was very early in its series that you couldn't really work with, that was done so well.
Yeah, like it was so they were very imaginative on what they did. But the one thing that kept bugging me is that they kept using assets from Super Mario Brothers 2, which I guess for the US isn't too bad, but if they ported that over to Japan, half the people would be going, "Who are these characters?"
Right. Well, yeah, there was, but because there was also a Super Mario Brothers 3 show,
Right.
like specifically for 3.
And then there
And
was the
one
Super
didn't have very much
Mario
content.
World show or whatever that was called.
Was there?
I have a DVD that says Super Mario World on it, and it took place in Dinosaur Land. I think they did.
Then I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean-
used to like watch all of that stuff like nuts. Ooh, squirrel!
A squirrel.
Squirrel whale. Ay!
Okay, this is my favorite scene in the whole goddamn game. Like, this brings me back to Earthbound.
Don't worry, kids. I got this.
All right.
Seriously?
Well, all right, attack.
Attack.
Yes. Tornado punch.
Tornado punch. Yelling
Yelling
volume.
volume. Loudest.
Loudest. This
Ends here.
Ah!
Stop it, or yes, I'll tell you. I'm managing your animal abuse.
You animal abuse. You even animal.
She called the cops on you.
She called. How? Wait, would you call the cops for animal abuse charges? Really? Is that how it works?
Aw, come
I'm-
on.
I can
wasn't
Google it.
Actually gonna.
Yeah, Google it. One Google search later.
Don't you like role playing?
Don't you lay? God, guys, it's called LARPing. God.
Come on,
Don't you ever
you're
joke
an
with your
RPG
squirrels?
maker after all.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed that your grammar sucks.
Or at least their spelling. Let's call it.
Yeah, grammar.
Let's
Yes,
call it
grammar.
Teddy. Wow. Let's just go. My full night is ruined.
See, you ruined the professor's fun time. Had to do that.
Oh, not that way.
See, these kids should just go throw these kids off the cliff. They don't deserve it anymore. You don't deserve life. You ruined
Yeah.
my LARPing.
I've just googled it. Yes, you call 911 for animal abuse.
Ah!
Animal abuse. He's making me eat beef. It's like, hey, you asked for the ribeye.
You want to know the worst part? I think that would actually go through.
What do you mean?
I think people would actually legitimately call that animal abuse these days, and that's the sad part.
That's fucking dumb. That's
Yeah.
dumb. Like, you go
Hey,
to a
that's the
restaurant.
human race for you.
Yeah.
It just makes me think of how people who say that eating animals is murder. I don't care. Okay? I don't care if what I'm eating animals. It tastes delicious and it's healthy for us because
And
we're
it's
kind of
natural. Animals
What?
eating animals is natural. It's been
yeah,
going
it's
on
natural.
for-
I mean, people may
Yeah.
say, "Oh, we're just unnatural because we've just unnaturally did all this stuff." Okay, I'm gonna say one thing right now. The fact that we found out electricity, plastic, and whatever like that stuff came from the earth. That's natural.
Yeah, birds build nests, beavers build dams. Why can't we build
I mean,
all this stuff?
honestly, if you were to say
Not
like
to
Mother
tell
Nature, like honestly, plastic's just another one of Mother Nature's children. When you think about it, electricity, same thing.
And there's origami bunnies here too.
And you know when people say don't eat this or don't do this because it's an endangered species. And you know how we're all about like human contact with animals, that's what we should be doing, because that's bad
Yeah.
and it's like it's called human contact or human whatever that makes animals die and stuff. When you think about it, if there's an endangered species, and we're worried about that, and we're trying to control us by doing things to save them, isn't that technically going in contact with them?
True.
And besides, even though there's millions of different species and that are the size of cells, and it's been proven that about at least 25 species become extinct every single day. So any species that are alive right now are gonna die tomorrow. Like some are gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's just natural for species to die.
Natural selection.
When people say we gotta worry about animals dying like polar bears freezing and stuff, I mean, yeah, global warming's a thing, and it is kind of bad. I mean, it kind of is pretty bad. But when you think about it, what we're worrying about is what we're doing is worrying about ourselves. Because what happens if all the trees die or something like that? Well, we can't breathe, or if we can't have any food, our species are going to go extinct, just like all other species. So I don't entirely see the problem. I mean, I don't think it's cool how we're melting certain continents. I think that's a little upsetting. But when you think about it, we're still human. We're animals as well. So we're going to become extinct. So why do we have to seem like we're better than other animals? It's just that whenever there's environmental protectivists, people they always seem to forget the fact that they're human as well. They're an animal as well. We're not special.
Does
We've
anyone
just been
know
more
what
successful.
couch this doctor is talking about?
Yeah, we should probably get back talking to the game and not philosophy.
Your helm.
No, we gotta go back to philosophy while I practice my melee text. And look at this at the same time because I'm too good. I'm kidding. I'm being so cocky. Yeah, I made the whole situation awkward. I don't care.
Alright.
Just a little. Alright,
Just a
how
little.
does it work? Do you just write him another life like a novel? Well, let's get into this explanation. We can't just write out an entire life manually. There's too many dimensions. Then how do you do it?
Yeah, I'm you automated, duh.
Yeah.
We aren't naturally paid. You're not paid to get your hands dirty? What are you talking about? Isn't that part of your job? Aren't you
Yes.
supposed to just go back in time?
Well, go back in time in his memories. We aren't actually changing events. We're just changing his memories of the events.
That's kind of
Oh.
sad in itself.
Yeah.
It is,
Messing with people's memories is not a good thing.
But the thing is, they pay to have that done, so that at the end of their life, they can actually remember something wonderful, even if they didn't do
Right.
it. Which is probably why
Well-
this company is paid tons of billions for this kind of stuff.
Well,
Again, this is supposed to take place in the future.
that just kind of seems like it's some sort of philosophical meaning into it.
Yeah.
Because then that's kind of saying something about us, that we are not entirely going to do something special, which is a sad feeling to people, and that's what people are afraid of. So that's why people are trying to buy for this kind of system.
I guess, but I could just imagine things going horribly wrong with this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, I mean, what happens if he forgets some important things in his life? Wait, who's my mother's name? Or whatever. That you could screw up some things.
But you can
Or
also
also-
heal some things, like what if he had a psychological breakdown due to an issue that he had in the past, very far past.
But here's the thing, is that issues are meant to be learned upon. Mistakes. So it's when you think about it.
Here's another interesting question. Do we have the right to remove someone's memory, even if that memory is harmful?
I don't know if the law offices have gotten to that point yet. If they can.
No, on a moral standpoint.
Alright, we're online. logged in.
Well, you know what?
Different.
If there's, I mean, do you know about euthanasia?
No.
Euthanasia is when is that you pay to get killed by drugs, and it's intended for like if you have a disease and you don't like a painful disease situation and you don't want to have to go through the pain of it, that you can just kill yourself then.
So it's like the suicide booth in Futurama.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
But like, I guess it's just, it may seem bad, but it's really just up to the person. So I guess that's how it works with this thing as well.
I guess.
Like you're paying, it's just their choice.
I guess in this application, but I'm assuming this technology can be used in other applications.
Right, like illegally used.
Yeah, illegally used. And stuff are also used by corrupt governments and stuff.
Yeah, actually, that just brings us to a whole nother level. Or you know what? Maybe it's a fucking video game. That's literally the answer that I always end up going to.
Anyone ever seen I was about to say Imitation Game, but that wasn't what I was thinking of.
Yes, I've seen that movie.
Yes, you've seen that movie. Although
I
that
have
was
not
a
seen
good
the
movie.
movie.
That wasn't the one I was thinking of. Dream in a Dream. Inception.
I didn't see Inception either.
I think it was Inception. A dream within a dream within a dream. Was the...
No, I've not seen that one.
Yeah, I talked
I think
with
that
you
I think
about
that is
film.
yeah. I think that is yeah. A dream within a dream within a dream. And I think I'm getting that from like internet memes.
Wait, they can see us. I thought we just.
Yo, how many people do you have in the? Wait. How many people do we have in the stream chat whatever thing?
3.
How many people? Still wait 3 really? I just advertised this shit.
Is watching now.
Sigma,
3.
the Agency of Life Generation.
Ugh. Damn it, my fox is so bad.
I've just been thinking of calling.
I'm gonna go advertise to some other people for the stream.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
And Lily's not responding because she's just a memory.
That's sad.
And she's gone.
That's that's when you just feel like this is kind of like a horror. It just seems like a horror game now.
We are messing with your memory, and we can do
Careful there,
whatever we
she's
want
small.
in here.
Flip.
Ah,
We're gonna have to reload this memory. Watch it, Neil. Show some respect.
Yeah, I'll do it on
It's just
Lazy
a program,
Otaku.
you know. I know, but this is his last accessible memory, and we need its cooperation. Worst comes to worst, we can just reboot it. Wow. No respect.
nope.
So, Johnny, what do you have to say? Yes, sir. Yes. As you requested earlier, or in your case, later. But it's not that easy. Not good enough, it seems. With your cooperation, yes.
It's so hard to find a good community.
I don't know,
'Cause, like, my friend-
Project Gamers is a pretty good community these days.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I already did it, and it doesn't seem like anyone listened.
Got it. I already posted a post in there earlier about.
Right, no, but I just did it just so to remind people, so they get
Yeah, I have
notifications.
4 viewers. So somebody came back on. Somebody came on. 4.
Yeah, I just posted it on Lazy Otakus, but I don't think that was the best idea. Because they're all like, "What are you talking about? I'm watching anime right now." Get a life.
Yes, the person who is playing Smash Brothers and.
Quiet, you. I was waiting for the irony. It took you guys long enough.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm paying attention to
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Bram doesn't care.
Professional playing.
I'm listening, I'm listening. Gradual back.
Professional playing. Jesus Christ, you casual.
Get on my level.
Get my level.
I know when you'll need to help us influence the childhood you to become an astronaut. Okay. Or to get a giant catapult.
Yay.
I think it's scientifically impossible for someone to catapult themselves to the moon.
If you can get a
No,
fast
do-
enough
do
velocity,
it. Just
you
look
can,
it up on-
but
look
it's
it up
a
on
ridiculously high amount of velocity.
No, actually, no. Look it up on Yahoo Answers. They'll definitely give you the right answer.
Just look up the escape velocity. You should be able to find it somewhere. I mean, that's what they call it. Sorry, I'm taking AP Physics 2 right now, so... Let's just say I read into it somewhat.
You're taking AP Basic Math.
Math I'm not so good with, for whatever reason. And yet I'm fine with
AP
physics.
Basic Math. I'm amazing. Oh, I chose the wrong communities. Like, at least 97% of them are Final Fantasy based.
Oh no, all my communities, besides Project Gamers, is all Nintendo based, so... And I can't really do Nintendo stuff
I have
on a live stream that well.
I have actually a Smash community, which I would watch me practicing Melee. But I can't seem to figure out how to stream stuff like my GameCube.
See. I don't know, I have a capture... I guess you can call it a capture board, but it's not very good. I mean, if anyone looks up Super Smash Brothers on my website, it's not very good quality, and that's after I did some gracious edits to enhance the footage.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It was essentially built as a way to record your
Was it
VCR, so it wasn't really built for game capture.
Wait, was it Brawl?
Yeah, it was Brawl.
Okay. Yeah, no, the Wii's a little hard. I would say get a Hop-Hog, but I don't know how much they go for nowadays.
Hey, code! Let's see if I can understand some of this code.
Ooh, code.
Running low
just-
program execute.
Okay, I figured it out. The answer
Slap
is...
twice in... Oh, step twice, sorry. Save state, save state, save state. Yeah, I can't follow the code.
I literally had like... We drink so much Monster when we were playing Smash. It's so bad for us. Monster is so bad for you.
Yeah, I hear.
I mean, I don't drink it all the time. Like, I drink it like probably once in a blue moon, but it's so bad for you.
Do you know what
So-
the rarest of blue moons is there?
What?
A blue moon in February.
Oh.
In my birthday month, huh? Look at that.
Oh, you were born in February as well?
Yeah, remember we established this. You're like...
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like a day
right.
You're a day after me.
Right. I remember that now.
I'm January, so close by.
You're a noob. You're not in February. You're not part of the February boys.
Doesn't that mean technically I'm older than at least Bram?
Yeah,
Well,
you
yeah.
are older than me by at
But
least...
you're not part of the
at least-
conformist.
At least
part,
10 days.
so
by
bad.
at least 10 days. Alright, and we have taken a backward leap. Stand by for reestablishment.
No.
Using Memento and...
All the bunnies.
reestablished.
All the bunnies.
You know what's something I really just hate hearing all the time? Because it's so annoying. Is whenever I run to twins and they're always like, and like the older one is like, yeah, I'm 2 minutes older than my sibling. It's just like, ugh. I hate hearing that.
Hey, in a monarchy, that would make him king.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Was there ever a monarchy that was decided on twins? I'm trying to remember.
It's
lost
whichever twin is born first.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to remember if there was one.
yeah, because they're technically the older one. So I hate that so much. Like,
I mean, I
that's
can
such a dumb rule.
I mean, I can remember stuff like that in biblical times, but I can't. Like, actual monarchy, I can't think of any examples.
Monarchy in general is a stupid form of government. Sorry for all the people who have monarch governments, but I'm not rescinding my statement.
Hey, most monarch governments these days don't even use the monarchs. They use what do they call it in Britain?
Capitalism.
Thank you. Wait,
I don't think they do. I don't know.
Parliament. That's what they call it. Parliament.
yeah, they call it a parliament.
It's like, what's...
Seriously, the
thanks
best
to
government
Magna
system
Carta.
could be do whatever you want.
I forgot to ask him about these rabbits. Yeah, it is a little nuts.
You know what? I always say what did I try to say? I always say that the best government system is do whatever you want. And that may seem like a bad system for how like it's like free and everything, but you know what? When you think about it, people want something that other people have, and like there's situations like stealing, you know, like the situations like that, where if people want something, like there's people who steal. Like when you think about it, if they have whatever they want, they wouldn't. I don't think they need to steal, because if it's like, I want something that this person had, I want that like this person has something, I want it too. Boom, you get it. There you go.
Then you run into other problems like manufacturing and stuff. How in the world are you going to make all this stuff? What is the incentives of keeping people working if they can just have whatever they want for free?
Get Santa's elves.
We are Santa's elves.
I don't know. How about you work or you die?
Sounds like a good system.
That sounds like a great system. Woo!
What if you can't find employment? That's my only issue.
What if you can't find employment?
Then Darwinism is waiting for you.
What, Taoism?
Darwinism.
I would think more. Whatever. No, Taoism. Taoism sounds like hippieism. do you ever hear the Taoism beliefs? Taoism just always sounds like hippieism, because it's like follow the way, dude. Damn. Or that made me sound like a surfer dude. Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, so I don't remember if it's this. Wait, hold on. I gotta look, because at my Dragon Ball Z, maybe it's Dragon World or something? Like, it's that one probably. All right, no, never mind then. By the way, did anyone hear about the new DBZ series?
The new what series?
There's gonna be a new DBZ series this July in Japan.
Oh, interesting.
And I am so excited. Like, do you know when the last actual like Dragon Ball thing was around?
No.
Like, I'm not counting GT because GT is the most disgusting thing on the planet. I'm counting just Dragon Ball and Z. 1987.
Huh. That's been a while.
And that's in the Japanese terms. Like, I'm not counting the American translations or whatever. What?
Let's just
Yeah.
hope they don't drop the ball on this one. Knock
Yeah.
on wood.
But the difference is that GT wasn't made on wasn't made by the original creator. Like the original creator is back for the new one, but GT was never made by him. That's why it failed. Because they don't know how to write a good Dragon Ball story.
There's a friend of mine who like goes nuts for Dragon Ball. Although I
personally
swear I
don't
have
anymore.
no idea what he's talking about half the time.
I don't anymore, but I still do. I am still a huge fan.
The Emperor's New Clothes. Now if I can just.
All right, I
find
looked.
the
I just
last
looked at. I looked at all my communities. I can't do anything else because they would so not be interested. Because you're not playing something that's either DBZ, Smash Brothers, or Final Fantasy. So,
I do actually have Final Fantasy.
which one?
Oh, which one is it? Let me check. Final Fantasy 3.
What?
I have 3.
Are you sure you have 3 or do you have 6?
I have 3. It's in my Steam library.
Let me take a look.
Wait, is it like yeah? Because wait, does it look like Super Nintendo or does it look like NES style? Or is it like is it a remastered?
I'm not sure.
Because that sounds like a remastered right there.
I'm looking at it now. Where's the button? Store page. Yes, I'm. Yeah, this must be remastered.
Okay, so then it's the original third one. 3's all right. I personally think that Final Fantasy was much better. Truly started with 4. Because I mean, the first one was good. It's a collector's item. Second, a lot of people hate, but I thought it was all right. Third, all right again, but like it's just like they're so not well aged that it's like you don't really want to play these games again. I mean, you could probably play 3 again, but I mean, and the remasters do help. It's just that as a game, you still would rather play the ones that came after.
With RPGs in general, have you ever heard of the Ultima series?
I have never even got into Ultima, and it's not because I never played it.
I recently got 2 of the Ultima games.
I don't even know anything
I recently
about
got-
Ultima.
I recently got 7 and 8. 8 is free right now on Origin.
What
So
are
that
they
was
like?
the bad one.
Ah,
It depends. Yeah, it depends. They are really old. They're like older
Really?
than Final Fantasy, so it depends on the number. Like 1
Oh, so
is
like
like
they
you have
give-
to like. Yeah, like 1 is where you have to like type in W to go west, S to go south.
Oh, you're kidding me!
All
It's like a
that.
text adventure game.
And it used to be, and it progressively gets more advanced as it goes down the line.
Well, then how about the more advanced ones? Like you have 7, you say?
I have 7 and 8.
So how's 7?
7 is kind of like your old school-er RPGs. I could probably send
Like-
you like a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
7. There we go.
Sorry, just died.
What
Is
am
it
I
'cause
missing
I get-
here? Like I'm obviously missing an item, but I don't know where it is.
I'm seriously questioning whether if there's anyone asking me a question in the chat and I don't even notice.
Well, the last person who posted anything was almost an hour ago.
Alright, I just sent a picture of what Ultima 7 looks like.
Okay, is it in? Yeah, it's in this chat.
Doesn't look that bad graphically.
Oh, I see. I see. This looks like an MS-DOS game.
Yeah, it looks like
Ooh.
it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be into it personally. I mean, I don't hate like MS-DOS games or something like that. It's just that I am not. It's just that kind of style of RPG is not what I'm into. I'm a JRPG fan. Like I was never really like even. I mean, I was never really an American RPG fan because it was always like it was always like stuff like Lord of the Rings or Dungeons and Dragons kind of. And I mean, while I love Dungeons and Dragons because you can do anything you want with it, I don't like what is it? I don't like just that kind of style. Like I don't like the American kind of stuff. Like all the. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the American
Yes, I
style.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Well,
Yeah,
this is what
I mean,
8 looks like. This is the picture of 8, which is free on Origin right now.
Well, if it's a bad one, then I don't want to play it.
Yeah, it's the bad one. Actually, no, 9 is the really bad one.
8. You made 2 bad games in a row. That's like straight up Sonic the Hedgehog right there.
They killed the series afterwards.
Ultima or Sonic?
Yeah, Ultima. They killed the
Really?
series.
Wait,
Yeah.
Ultima over?
Ultima's over. They ended it
What?
at 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Are they fun?
I haven't really played them that much.
Did you even like start them?
I started 7. And it's been fun
How
so
was-
far.
Okay.
But I'm only at the beginning.
Yeah.
Though I've watched extensive reviews and let's plays of them before I ever thought I'd actually get them.
Were they
Traveling by
good or
umbrella.
The reviewers and stuff that I watched all loved them up till 8, and then they were all like, "This is horrible," and then 9, they're like, "That didn't even happen."
Wait, what are you talking about? There was only 7 Ultima games, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it doesn't seem like something I'd be into. I'm not even into Ease yet, at least, because Ease was started on the PC. Yeah, like old PC games I find just scary because hard to find, hard to run them. Just no.
That's what DOSBox is for.
Yeah, but just at the moment. But even then, I do not like MS-DOS games. It's something about the sound to the graphics to the fact that I'm just not that kind of person. I mean, I can like retro games, but I have my limits.
Yeah, I
And
totally
then
understand.
also-
I wrote a paper explaining how some of the more modern people don't like the older games. So I absolutely understand where you're coming from.
I mean, I can't play a text adventure game. I mean, my father has told me stories about text adventure games he's played, and I understand that people may say that this generation's gotten worse about that, and you know what? They're probably right, but it's like I didn't grow up with this, so I'm not used to it.
True.
And
I'm one of those people who I didn't have a lot of money. I still don't have a lot of money. So when I was younger with my PC games, I pretty much just got the leftovers of what my dad used to play when he was my age. They had laying around in the closet. So that's where I get I like the older style because that's kind of what I started with.
right. That's cool. I mean,
And not to say that I don't like the newer stuff. I like the newer stuff.
yeah. I mean, personally, what I started with Super Mario Brothers and Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the Harry Potter games are the best goddamn licensed games on the planet.
You can say that again.
Jesus Christ, every single one is good.
Except 7 Part 1, Part 2.
Even better than
Oh
Star
god, oh god,
Wars
no,
Knights
no,
of
no,
the Old
no, wait,
Republic.
no, do not even
the
start me
single
on how bad those are. I hate the stealth sections. I hate the stealth sections.
I don't know. Have you ever played Star Wars Jedi Academy?
That was alright, personally.
I have
I thought
unfortunately not
Old
played
Republic
that.
I am more of
like,
an Old Republic fan. But even then, I don't find that game as good as so many people say it is. Because it's just not my kind of thing.
I own the first one. I haven't played it yet.
Which one? Wait, of what?
The first Knights of the Old Republic.
The first Knights of the Old Republic is better, probably.
I hear that. I own it.
Well,
But
it's
I
probably
played
because,
it.
I mean, I own it, but I don't really like playing it because it's not. You know, I don't find it as fun. It's not my kind of style RPG. I'm not a big action RPG fan. I'm a turn-based guy.
Except for Fallout.
Well, Fallout's an exception.
Yes, not the rule.
Fallout doesn't have an action RPG system. Really.
True.
Like,
It
it
has
has a
VATS.
shooting system. Yeah, well, VATS is just awesome. Like, VATS is the coolest, one of the coolest systems ever in video game history.
True. So if you really like gameplay and like, medieval and whatnot, you should look into Mountain
Chivalry?
Blade Warbands.
Oh, no, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to go off as a gameplay person, like, because I hate it when people say how the gameplay is so better when I can talk about a game with a really, like, when I want to talk about other elements of a game. So, I mean, personally, I think I could care less. I don't know. It really depends on the game for me. So I usually just go with the excuse that a game has to be fun for me. Like, I can explain the complexity of the story in Persona 3, the amount of symbolism it is, and whatever, blah, 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 blah. But if I actually play that game, I can't put it down. Like, it gets so addicting that you can't put it down.
Well, Mountain Blade Warbands is pretty much a medieval war simulator.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
Yeah, only it's really realistic.
That's good, because it should be realistic.
People have praised it as having the best combat system.
In
Period.
video game. Really?
Yeah.
Well, that actually sounds really cool.
It's not turn-based, it's live action.
Well, no, of
Combat,
course
live-
not. I don't say that every game needs to be turn-based, but I did actually grow up with it. Like I played the Harry Potter games. You know, so funny. I've had so many of the Harry Potter games that I just never completed because I was. And today, I'm a chicken shit. Like, I'm scared all the time. And when I was younger, every time I see an enemy, I was horrified. Like, I was just like, go away, go away. Too scared, too scared, too scared.
That sounds like me.
Oh my god, it was like so bad. Like, my parents had got me so many Harry Potter games that I just never played. I would go to the first section of the whole game, nope.
By the way, are you talking about the handheld or the PC one?
PC and handheld.
I only played Chamber of Secrets for the handheld, but yeah, that one was really good too. Like, wow.
I think my favorite of the handhelds was Goblet of Fire. Actually, are you talking about the RPG ones?
I only played the Chamber of Secret one, but yeah.
Was it an RPG?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first 3 Harry Potters that had the RPGs were amazing. Like, amazing. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think as an RPG, I think its dialogue was absolute shit. Because it just never kept you intrigued.
Yeah, and its battle
But
system was good, but the enemies they came up with,
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'd really play them again, but I think they were pretty fun.
Yeah.
I remember them being difficult though.
I've never played them.
I played them after so many years. I remember I played them like one time. I remember like going for like a few hours on it, and I remember just being how difficult it actually was. I was never a books Harry Potter fan. I was always the movies kid.
I started out as the movies kid, but I eventually got into the book series.
I personally can't get it.
With Harry Potter, I've only watched one movie and never read any of the books.
Which movie did you watch?
It was the first one.
First one's like, if you ask me, the best of the bunch, but many people will disagree.
In the movies, I would say Prisoner of Azkaban or Goblet of Fire are the best ones. Prisoner of Azkaban
are pretty good, yeah.
I would say Goblet of Fire only because Goblet of Fire itself is just just to me like a standalone story. Like it's kind of it's technically a spin-off story, so it's like it doesn't really go in on itself. That's why I kind of consider it like exclusive, and that's why I like it.
It was like the Odd Bunch. So
yeah, Goblet of Fire
was
too.
So was the Goblet of Fire game. I mean, that one was like graphically different from.
Are you talking the handheld?
PC now.
I actually never played the Goblet of Fire PC one.
It works like a top-down.
But that was like a Game Boy Advance port that worked as a top-down.
Yeah. It like worked as a top-down... I'm trying to remember now. It worked like a top-down... Oh, it was like the World of Warcraft before World of Warcraft. If that makes any kind of sense. Or at least that's how I remember it.
Oh! Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. I think I might have seen this, but I couldn't remember, to be honest. Oh right, now I remember what you are. Those are the platforming PC ones. Yeah, those are the ones I was always afraid of as a child.
Yeah.
Because I remember even in like Chamber of Secrets or like Goblet of Fire. I mean not Goblet of Fire. What was the Sorcerer's Stone or whatever it was?
Yeah, Sorcerer's Stone, my first big PC game, the first big PC game I ever played. Oh my! I
remember just seeing the first enemy. I remember just seeing the first enemy, just being so scared.
I'm trying to remember what the first enemy was.
It was like a metal turtle thing that you had to kill and push its body.
Right, yeah.
Do you remember you had to push on that button?
Right.
Yeah,
wait, no, that's a Chamber of Secrets.
Okay, that was probably Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, but still, that thing scared the shit out of me. But yeah. Don't even get started with Actually, no, this was the Sacred Stone. The Sorcerer's Stone. Sorry. The Sorcerer's Stone had The Sorcerer's Stone had this one platforming. The start was the platforming section on the library books.
Right.
With ghosts that chased you.
Yes, Peeves the Poltergeist. I remember.
That's what scared me.
I always fell off the freaking book.
Well, I was so young, and so that I could not. Yeah, I never got past the section, and to this day, I really want to play them, but I don't know how to obtain these games.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like it was just like, yeah, like, and then I'm gonna be honest, like. The amount of I died. The amount of like I remember when I got attacked by that ghost and saw its damage. My first time ever seeing like a damage indicator on me. Like I took damage. I remember being scarred for life or something like that. Like that's how wussy I was. And to this day, I still can't really play a horror game. Well, I mean, I played through Silent Hill 3 with Fabulous Yoshi, and that was fun.
Like right about the time I got stuck like nuts in that game. I never defeated Voldemort my first run, and like I think I like almost rage quitted in the middle of the first challenge, which was the I don't know how far you played, but it was like where you have to jump from platform to platform. It was jumping from platform to platform, and below you was a bottomless pit with sparkly magic below it.
I think I remember seeing this.
All right. It's like in the first challenge. It's like halfway through the first challenge, and I kept freaking dying because I didn't understand that I had to walk/run and jump at the same time. And that concept was new to me as a kid.
That's when you hate. But here's the thing. I don't know if you ever remember there was a Quidditch game.
I remember the Quidditch game. Oh,
the Quidditch game I spent way too many hours on. And I was like a god at it.
Okay, are you talking about the standalone games, or are you
The
talking about
standalone-
Sorcerer's Stone?
No, the standalone Quidditch game where you could play as like USA or Japan or something like
Yes,
that.
I played that like nuts.
That was like the only game I could ever actually play.
Oh, that game was so fun.
I don't play that game.
I still have it in my CD collection.
I don't have it anymore.
Well, what is this CD collection you are talking about?
What's a CD?
What's a CD? The world we live in.
Is that like a type of way of seeing a movie? Like 3D? But you see D? Ah, that's so funny.
The world we live in.
This generation.
Yep.
What am I doing here? What am I doing? That.
How's the game, by the way?
The game's good. Oh, I'm starting to get. I used to be able to think through these puzzles. Let's see if I can do that.
Remember, think with portals.
No. Do not think with portals.
Well, what else will I think with?
With Fox Tex. In Melee. Right now.
No thanks. I'm good.
Do it now. I wanna play Smash professionally for a little bit.
Yeah, that
In
might
life.
actually be fun.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of practice.
I would imagine.
I would say right now the only way to really actually if you want to play a Smash Brothers game with the least amount of practice out of all the games so far, you would play 4.
Really, I would think Brawl, but yeah, 4 you can pretty much pick up as well.
Brawl's not really professionally played anymore.
Yeah, well, I guess so, yeah, that's true.
Because ever since Project M came out, they didn't really care.
Right.
So, that's that. Because Project M is just... I've seen more cool stuff in Project M than in Brawl, though, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I think
But-
Sorry, yeah?
But then again, I think of the people who play like Project M professionally, and I just feel bad for them because they're just playing. They're playing like this game that no one cares about compared to like Melee, whereas
Right.
the only like it's out of like because the 3 Smash games that are now played professionally, actually 4, but I don't know. I think Brawl might still be played professionally, but it's much less unknown. Like for example, the first Smash Brothers that's played professionally, but not really well recognized by people.
Right.
So, I mean, I like bet like $20 that if you talk to someone and they know a little bit about Smash 64 competitively, they're gonna talk about Isai, and that's it. Isai, he's like one of the best people. He might even be the best, but
Got it.
yeah, no. So like Melee is like there's like the ones that get the most recognition out of all the Smash Brothers games are Melee, Project M, and 4, and Project M has the least recognition out of all of them. And to be honest, Project M is kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like sad if you play that game professionally because it's a fan-made game.
Yeah. However,
It's just.
Sorry, you were saying?
It's just that. All I want to say is just that if you don't play Melee or Smash 4 professionally, you're kind of seen as eh. Like you're kind of seen like just a noob, probably.
I did play Project M at one point, because for a good chunk of the last 6 months, I was traveling the local area trying to figure out what college I'm going to, and thus I did college overnight. One of those colleges, I can't remember which one, they were playing Project M.
Where was it?
I'm trying to remember.
Like what state?
Illinois, I think, because that's all the colleges I'm choosing from, besides Indiana. I like to stay local.
Yeah, a lot of people are. A lot of colleges have like Project M teams.
Yeah.
That's what kind of makes it a little sad, though.
Yeah.
Because Project M doesn't require that much tech practicing. I mean, it has similar techs to Melee, but does not require that much. So it's enough for a college student's time. Whereas if you're going to play Melee professionally, you need this to be your job.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Like, some of the people go crazy.
I finally picked up Smash 4 for the 3DS. I like it, but I don't know. Am I the only one who thinks that it's like ridiculously difficult to activate your Smash?
Like Final Smash or?
No, your regular Smash. Your side Smash, your up Smash, so on.
Yeah, it is.
I've only played it once and have not really have anything to compare it to.
I personally just think there's something wrong about it. There's something that doesn't feel right about playing that game. Like, I like it, there's something feels off.
I'm just glad that they included the music player, because, like, that's the one feature that I overuse, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, it's like it's free albums right there.
Right, I mean, like, oh my gosh, all these great tunes.
I'd rather use Spotify, but okay.
Like, I either go straight to the menu screen music, or I go straight to Xenoblade Chronicles You Will Know Our Names, or You Shall Know Our Names, whatever the battle theme is.
I don't even want to mention how many times I've heard that theme when I played Xenoblade Chronicles, which I cannot keep playing, because it's so goddamn annoying. Seriously, it's maybe it's just me, but I can't get used to a system that I'm forced to, if I don't switch to... There's so many times when I've spent hours raging and raging and raging because I can't beat the section until I realize I haven't activated my Buster mode, which allows my other friends to attack the mechas.
Oh.
And that I realized that an hour later. This is why I hate that game sometimes.
Yeah,
that's something I can't get used to.
Yeah, the
like,
Monado system is a bit convoluted, a bit hard to get.
So like, okay, I'm like, alright, so I just activate it when I start the battle. It never tells me when it goes off.
Yeah, that is a bit of an issue.
Yeah, I just don't think that's a good system for your main enemy to be this annoying, because you also have enemies that you don't need to do this for, so it's just inconsistent.
Right.
So it just feels bad.
Did anyone see the preview for Xenoblade Chronicles X?
No.
Oh.
I'm not looking forward to playing Xenoblade Chronicles X until I beat Xenoblade Chronicles.
Again, Xenoblade Chronicles is one of those games I don't think I'll ever pick up because I'm just not that good at those kind of games. But
it's also kind of rare nowadays.
Yeah, that too. I like it came at the
it goes
very end
it goes
of
for
the
$100,
lifespan.
really. Like, it's now one of the rarest games I own, which is sad.
I think is why Nintendo made such a big deal about making that re-release 3D version for the new Nintendo 3DS. Which I'm very upset that they didn't announce it sooner. Okay, let me put it this way. I think I've explained this to both of you before, but I get a new Nintendo... Actually, I have it right here.
You got a new what?
I got a new Nintendo XL Black for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I specifically called them because I saw the Japanese Nintendo Direct announcing the new Nintendo 3DS. So I call Nintendo of America up asking, you know, can I please get confirmation if this is coming to the States? I don't care if I don't get a date, but I'd like to know so I can get my money back on this new 3DS that I got for Christmas, so I can at least spend my money on the new Nintendo 3DS. And they say,
Right.
we're not allowed to tell you, sir.
Well, you can't ask them a question like that. They can't tell you.
I know, but...
It's against their contract. You can't say stuff like that because there might be something there and this happens like over the years is that anything if Nintendo made something was distributed something like that was only Japan only because of some sort of content like think of the NES, like any of the games that would be considered mature audiences only, like they can't say if you figure out about the game you can't ask them if they're gonna bring it to the States.
I mean, I can understand why they're not allowed to say anything, but I guess I'm more upset that Nintendo didn't make it a little bit more clear that it was at least coming, because I saw a Nintendo Direct in Japan, and that's just because I'm subscribed to the Japanese channel. And, like, I get absolutely nothing from them at all.
I'm gonna be
from
honest,
Nintendo of America. At all.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Nintendo has not been very good about. Well, I don't know if not very good. They've been a little selfish about the 3DSs, so I don't know how much you're gonna worry. Besides, I don't think there's any point in getting the new 3DS. Besides, they say that they have their C stick. Have you ever touched that thing?
No, I have not.
Okay, Fabulous Yoshi, he has one, and I swear to God, it's the worst control stick in video game history. And I thought the Circle Pad Pro was bad.
I did see how small it was.
It can't be as bad as that Super Nintendo control pad where you used your feet.
Wait, what?
Wait. I'm actually confused here. I have a Super Nintendo. What is this?
I don't know ever if it was Super. No, I think it was the original Nintendo. My mistake.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the
you're
Power Glove?
you're talking about the dance pad? Yeah, no, the dance pad
The
thingy.
dance pad. I remember the dance pad. Yeah.
Well, not for Dance Dance Revolution, but it was like there's an NES Power Pad thing.
Right.
It was made for a running game.
The track and field whatever game
the
thing.
track and field one. Yes.
Right.
Hey, at least that got kids to exercise.
Yeah, and Miles,
be
didn't
that
you mention me once that a YouTuber that you follow like tries to beat every Nintendo NES title with the dance pad?
It wasn't me. Remember, Chris? Todd After Effects. He's the one that told me about it.
Ah, got it. Yeah, I remember Chris.
And
What
to
he's
top it
doing
all
now.
off, it can't be as bad as the Power Glove.
Oh, the Power Glove. It works
The Power
well
Glove
with
is
some
good.
games, just not most of
The
them.
Power Glove has an NES controller on it, so that already makes it better.
I heard it worked well for, what was the piloting game that was...
Oh yes.
Honestly,
I don't remember.
honestly the only use that you can find with the little nub it has, the only use I can find with it is just for camera control. But even then, I would rather the Circle Pad Pro is much more worth your money. At least that made like games like Resident Evil Revelations just seem so much cooler with better control. Which, by the way, like, did the Circle Pad Pro just go away? Did it just become rare now or something? Like, it seemed like it was discontinued, but I don't know that for sure.
I haven't seen mention of it at all, actually. I haven't seen mention of it since... Wow, Kid Icarus Uprising?
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Is like, where the hell did this thing go? Like, I could only remember 4 games. Resident Evil Revelations,
Kid Icarus Uprising.
yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
Right.
Actually, I think that's it.
Yeah. I did play Dream Drop Distance, but then my brother lost the cartridge.
I don't like that game, personally. I don't think that game's very fun. It's because of the drive system. That's all it needs. It's a stupid, unnecessary system, and this is why I can't. This is why I'm suspicious about Kingdom Hearts 3, because all the other Kingdom Hearts games, besides Birth by Sleep, have had stupid systems that just don't make any sense, don't even need to be around, and just make you think, Nomura, what are you doing?
I liked recoded some maze system, but only to a point.
I hated it.
There was a point where it just got a bit repetitive. And it was
No,
like, where's the freaking
Recoded just has really cheap difficulty.
Yeah.
Recoded just has really cheap difficulty. End of story right there. It's just not a good time.
I don't know, unlike most people, I didn't pick up Kingdom Hearts with the console games, because I just don't own any of the consoles that they release on.
They're on PS3 and PS2, that's it now.
Yeah, I don't own either of those.
I would say, I mean, honestly, like, if you can get a PS3 for cheap or something like that, because you kind of can now, depending on what you do, just get, like, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HE Remix, and honestly, that's, like, one of my favorite games of all time. Like, that goes high on my list.
Say, which console was, what was the name of that game? Ni no Kuni released on?
That was PS3.
4 or 3?
That's 3.
Okay, so... Because that was the one system... That was, like, the one game that got me intrigued in maybe buying a PlayStation.
I don't like it.
Oh my gosh, that game looked fantastic. And it played fantastic.
I don't like it.
Really? Okay.
I don't like it because of its art style and the story.
Oh, I can understand that.
There's always that one person that's stingy about certain things, and I'm that stingy person.
Like, I can understand that entirely.
For something that looked that cheesy, with something that reminded me of One Piece, but not as good as One Piece, just no. Like, One Piece can do the cartoony style right. You can't.
I don't know, I'm typically stingy on sound design, like...
It looks like you can pick up a PS3 for about $100 to $150.
Yeah, that is pretty good. That is pretty good.
I mean, that's better than originally it was.
Yeah. Wasn't the original, like, 300 something?
Yeah. Wow, I'm trying to be a Foxman and I don't use the shine. I'm such a bad person. Damn it. Oh, I need to rest my hands.
I'm starting to think. Do you guys think I should switch games?
Are you getting bored of this?
Only slightly. I mean, I'm listening too closely to your guys' conversation to just follow the dialogue, and that's like almost the entire basis of the game.
Yeah, it's a story-driven game, so I mean, I don't know.
It doesn't require very much focus, so you can just focus on conversation.
Right.
So, I don't know if that's helping you or not.
It is helping me somewhat.
If you want to switch, then switch. If you don't, you don't. I don't...
Do what you want.
Yeah.
People in Twitch chat, is anyone there?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, like, is anyone there except for Hack/King and Booksa47? And is Farfc34 still here?
I don't know.
You have 3 people watching.
We have 3 people watching. Who are those 3?
That's kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm one.
I'm not one of them, because I'm not in the Steam thing anymore.
Yeah, and it somehow counts me as 1 because I'm watching the preview on the dashboard.
Oh, that's making me feel upset.
This is how my live streams typically go.
It sucks, because it's like, how do you advertise yourself better? It just happens. That's why I hate explaining popularity. Popularity just happens.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean, with TV shows, you can explain, you advertise, you do this, you do that. With YouTube and Twitch, you can advertise, but then you end up looking egotistical, if you know what I mean.
Honestly, just put women in the thumbnails or something like that. There, you win. That's how it works.
Yeah, apparently. Although
I
if
don't
you look at my channel, I've now got custom thumbnails for Stanley Parable.
Woo!
That's. I didn't look.
Yeah,
Class.
a friend of mine put that together for me. A guy about 1001.
That's good of him.
He
He seems good at designing some stuff.
Oh yeah, he's really good at both art design and music design. He does the music I use as the pre-show music for the live streams.
Yes, it's very good. This person.
Hey, I'm literally stuck. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna call it quits here. Right click,
Alright.
save my game on file 1. Exit game. Yeah.
I've literally been practicing this for so many hours.
For all the hours.
Well, I mean, that's what it takes to be good. You just have to practice.
True.
Updating dashboard.
That's why when
Dashboard
people say it's like not a job to be like professionally gaming, it's like you don't know how much practice this goes to. The only time when I say like you have no life and you professionally game is when you play Call of Duty. That's it. Because Call of Duty, people are overpaid for what they do.
Hmm.
Because honestly, the stuff they do is stuff I do when I play it. When I occasionally, rarely, maybe never, ever play it.
Now to think of what to play. Let's go from the top of the list. 140, Among the Sleep, Antechamber.
If you want, I could go on to Portal 2. Actually, no, I need to download Portal 2. It'd take a while.
Play a horror game.
Okay, I got Among the Sleep running. Or
I forget
installed.
I forget what Among the Sleep was.
It's Viewpoint of a Toddler.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was it. You
Yeah.
want to play that? Or do you have the specs to run that?
I have the specs, I'm just not sure if I can stream it and run it. I'll take a shot.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I'll try it. Let's see if I can get it to run. Because
We will
it uses Unity,
we will
and
inform
Unity's
you
a little
if
wacky
every-
on my machine.
We will inform you if Bram suddenly explodes into flames.
Wait. Wait. Actually, don't. Can you? Wait. You have RPG Maker thingy, whatever. Get like an RPG Maker horror game or something like that. Like get something like that.
Hey, very odd things are happening.
I actually own the RPG making software.
I never used it. Like I never bought it, so I don't know how it works. It just seems odd to me why I would want to pay a subscription or whatever for something that I'm not going to make
It's
money
not
off of.
It's not a subscription, it's a one-time fee.
Well, I forgot because I don't remember the last time I saw. I just don't see the point in paying for something that I'm not going to get paid because you can't get paid for the games you make, right?
You can. Yes, yes.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yes, you can.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. How?
You export them and you sell them on your preferred system. I mean, To the Moon is RPG Maker.
Oh, and that's how much does that go for?
$10.
Ah. Then maybe I should get to learn how to use use it. Because I've always wanted to make an RPG. But does it have to be like good enough or something like that?
Well,
Like
it's when you make it an RPG Maker, it's yours and you can do whatever you want with it.
Right.
So it's
it
whatever whatever people are willing to buy when
Like-
it comes to making money.
Like, do you just like how do you just like distribute it on some sort of website or something?
You can distribute it on any website you wish. You have the file.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe I should.
Oh, share
Then maybe I should Oh, well, I should learn how to use it because I'd like to make some money off of some games I made something. Because I'm trying to learn how to I'm taking like a course for coding at ID again. And then I'm going to I don't know. I know it may sound like a typical gamer. I want to make games. But like I do kind of want to try that industry out.
I want to make games too.
Well, I know, but it's always like there's always that one person that's that really
Yeah, I
dumb
know.
gamer. Yeah, honestly, I think Trihex, who speedruns Yoshi's Island, he said the best description for these kind of people. He says, okay, I'm gonna go work at GameStop so I can get recognized by Konami and make games with Hideo Kojima.
Alright, if somebody can get on Twitch and take a sound test when the game is starts actually going, because I cannot tell at all when I'm playing the game.
I have this.
See, let me remind myself of the controls. WASD, control, space, click and drag. Okay, let us begin.
Yo, I'm gonna. Wait, how much have you played the game?
I've played up to. Oh, let me see if I can remember. I played up till like the second chapter ish. I played up to the playground. That's what I remember.
Because I want to see you get scared. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the beginning of the game is like really scary-ish.
I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a kind of a terrible person. I want to see you get scared.
Hey, sweetie.
I could go and
Did you
play
finish your
the
drink
one
already?
horror game I own at the same time.
What is it?
It
I
might
own
break.
Shudder.
What is Shudder?
Now it'll only be a
It's
minute.
an indie game.
Mommy just has to make sure that the cake
Explain.
is perfect.
I want to know. It sounds interesting.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. It may not sound that scary when I explain it, but trust me, it is. Alright.
Let's
You
see.
play as a
There
like little
and
surveillance droid that has to go through a haunted house to see if see if
Oh,
any
look at
paranormal
you.
activity
You're
is going
so
on.
adorable in your
in the
tiny
house.
footed pajamas.
And it's freaking scary because you don't want to go into any room. At
Can
least
you
I
go-
think
Birthday,
so.
sweetie.
Can you get killed?
Wow.
I don't
two
know.
years today.
I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, really?
Oops.
Yes.
I think
basically
I
a
know
door
someone
opened and I
who's
went,
ready
nope.
for some cake.
How much money
Chugga
did you
chugga
spend
chugga
on
chugga
it?
choo choo.
Oh, I spent like $1 on it. I got it in a bundle.
Okay, well at
Here
least
it
you got
comes
that.
through the tunnel. Choo
Yeah,
I got
choo.
it with various other games too. So
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly,
I'll
I
be
would rather,
right back.
yeah, no, I honestly just, that's why I can't get into horror games, because do you really want to spend actual money on something you might
What are
not
you
even like in the first 2 seconds? I hate first-person horror. Like, my favorite horror game of all time is Clock Tower: The First Sphere. Actually, Bram,
Yep.
if you want, can you do me a favor or something?
Yep.
Can you do this? Can you do this just for me?
Yep.
Can you run ZSNES and play Clock Tower: The First Sphere?
Yes,
Clock
what?
Tower.
Yes, please, please.
Clock Tower. Oh my goodness.
Is it free?
It's free. Yeah, it's an SNES game. So just download it off of the internet.
Tell you what, I'll do that the next live stream.
All right, fine.
Clock Tower. Oh boy.
The new they're making a new one, and I'm so hyped for it.
Alright.
Yeah.
So apparently there's been an update while I wasn't around.
Mhm.
Because now we got opening cutscenes.
What do you mean?
Well, the thing is I played the demo first, and then it used my demo data to start the game. So I never saw the opening sequence with the cake and everything.
Oh,
Wait, I heard laughter.
yeah, it was me.
Laughter.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I'm a ghost. Just yeah, please do play that game
I'm
because
a ghost.
I could, because honestly, I mean, the first game, the one thing is that there's no save feature. It's not a long game at all. Like running, even not knowing anything about the game, you could probably beat it in 2 hours. But you might actually get stuck, which is why I'd say live stream it so I can help you. I can tell you what to do. You know,
My
because
name is
like,
Teddy. Nice to meet you.
because
Hey,
it's a little
what's your
cryptic.
name?
I'm not gonna lie.
That
Not
bear.
much of a talker yet. Eh?
That bear is horrifying.
Yeah, it's
That bear, that bear looks like
Let's
what is
play
it?
a game.
Like the thing from Five Nights at Freddy's. What is this? Balloon Boy. Phantom
Oh
Balloon
yeah,
Boy.
Balloon
I'll
Boy.
hide the
He looks like
pink
Phantom
elephant.
Balloon Boy
You're not
because he has the
looking.
same exact eyes, and I don't like that.
Come here. Turn around and cover
Actually,
your eyes.
the reason why I hate Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is just because of the phantoms. Because that's what adds the scariness to the game, and I hate that they added that.
There. You can look now.
Because I'm not scared of the enemy itself. I'm scared of the phantoms because the phantoms are just the ones that scare you. And honestly, just yeah. I mean that's why I don't like playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
But you totally want Bram to play it.
Because I'm a dick.
I'm half tempted to somehow try and figure out how to beat that out. Oops, I knocked over some blocks.
But I think it still actually goes for real money. So you don't actually have to. I'd rather you play something free, a free horror game, than like a paid for horror game, because then I feel bad if you didn't like it.
I guess I could throw him Shutter. I have an extra Desura code for it.
Oh. You know, that sounds so familiar. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I could put the store page into the chat. There we go. There's the Steam store page.
Okay. Don't show the link, but... wait, Shutter... game.
Not in there.
Oh, no, this is not at all what I thought it looked... what I thought. Wait, is this like an adventure game? Or... no, it's not. This is weird
you
looking.
found it.
No, yeah, that's kind of freaky.
Wow. Is that a music box? Does it work?
Oh yeah, no, Bram. I really would love it if you played Clock Tower. First Fear.